Hello, how are you? It's yet another good time when I'm coming to you. And first, I want to thank you for subscribing, for continuing to watch these videos. And for those who may be new, I also welcome you on board. And I ask you to consider subscribing. My name is Eunice Jero, and this is Eunice Jero YouTube channel. So feel welcome, and let's get this wheel roaring of life. Yesterday, I think it's yesterday, I uploaded a video on how to clean vegetables and fruits. And now I cleaned them, I cut them. It is the time to store them. And when I was cleaning them, I think I said that one way I do is to I store them is to freeze them so that they can stay longer. I don't have to keep running to the stores to buy them. And so I felt it is good that I show you how I store my vegetables, my carrots in freezer bags, and then put them in the fridge. So this is just what I am going to show you this evening. It's evening now. I'm just going to show you how I freeze my vegetables and put in the freezer. So I start by cleaning up my hands, get started, and then I'll show you what I do with them. So first, I cut them into the sizes I want, and then I get maybe a baking tray or a baking sheet or even a sheet plate, and I cover it with parchment paper, and then I put my vegetables like these are my carrots. I make sure that I spread them all over, that they are really not lying on one another, because when they lie on one another, they when they become thick because of freezing, it becomes one thick stone. To avoid that, I try to spread them first on this, and then I freeze them when they are like this, and then I'll come now to put them in freezer bags or Ziplocs when they are already spread out, and frozen. So you can see this is like a chapati made up of carrots, and this is parchment paper, and this is sheet plate. So what I'll do with this one, I've cut them into rounds. These ones are rounded ones. I'm going to put them into freezer, and maybe 30 minutes they are frozen, and then I'll put them in freezer bags. Meanwhile, I'll be storing the ones I had put in the freezer before. So here I have some. Okay, here I have some zucchini. Zucchini is gorgeous. They are in the freezer, so they're already frozen. You can see it's one by one. When it's frozen like that, it's not a stone. So what I'll do, I'll get my freezer bag, Ziploc. Here they call them Ziploc, like this one. So I have to label it. You label here, you write the name. So I get my pen. I write this is zucchini. I write zucchini here, and I write the date, and today is July 3rd, 2021. So that I'll know. That way it helps me to know the one which was frozen first, so that I start cooking that. So here now I'm going to put these ones. into the sizes which I will cook one by one. I don't have to keep on, separating them. They will be one by one. It's not one big stone, so you can easily get the amount you want. You don't have to thaw them so that you cook. You just pick and put them. The secret is to make sure that this bag does not have air inside when you're closing it. See this? This is ice, so I put that away. That's ice. And my squeaky is there. I make sure that I remove all the air. I remove all the air from the bag, and then I zip it up. Like that, no air. Then I zip it up. And I have my zucchini ready. You can see. So this one goes to the fridge just like that. And if you want to cook like small amount, you can easily cut it up to there. It will not become a stone anymore. It will just be free flowing. So it goes to the fridge like that. Okay. I have another freezer that side where I usually put all these vegetables because, okay, my fridge over here has just this single compartment. This one is the one for which is a freezer. So over there, I don't know whether to show you. Over there, you can see something standing over there. That's my freezer. That's just wall freezer. I put my vegetables there, which I buy in bulk to avoid keep on buying, and I cook a lot again. So that's a freezer where I will store these ones now to next time. Meanwhile, let me prepare the next batch of carrots to go to the freezer. I'll use this sheet plate as well. So these ones again, they go to the freezer for like 30 minutes, like to where the others are, and then they'll come back to be put in the zip bags. Okay, here I had a lot of carrots. This side has the round ones, and this one has, I cut them like this. When I'm cooking beef, I like sometimes having this style of carrots, long ones in the beef, okay? Especially if you are not frying it, you are making it for maybe just beef tumbukiza. That is what we call it in Kenya. So I prefer this kind of carrots. So these ones I'll put again in the Ziploc. I label it. This one I'll just, because you can know it's carrot, I'll just write the date. And I put them one by one here. None of them is lying on the other, so you can easily pick one and 2, 3, put in your meat, and you'll remain the others. You don't have to keep, when we were little, when we were learning these things, we used to heat the bag like this to thaw them so that they can come out of the bag. But when you do this style, you don't have to do that. This one will help you to have your carrots not sticking together on one another and forming one big stone, which you have to look for ways to break it out so that you can have your carrots. They are frozen, but one by one. This is frozen carrot. It's like a stone, but it's one. It's not lying on one another like that. Again, I remove the air. I make sure that there's no air at all. I think this one is overdone. I need to reduce this. There's too many. I can reduce some, put some here so that it can close. I know in Kenya, I think the polythene bags were banned, so because you are not using bags, you can use containers as long as they can close tight containers without allowing air inside. So you close tight. What's happening here? Sometimes this doesn't hold on top. You get another one, no problem. Yeah, so airtight containers also can act very well. So you can see this one has, let me make it a little equal like this, like that. So this is one. I close it up. This part is the one which closes up. See? There. And then I have this. They will all go to the freezer. See that? Those are my carrot sticks. Then I have now my other round carrots. These are for stew. When you're making vegetable stew, you can make triangles, you can make dices of square, whatever shape. I just cut mine into rounds. Doesn't matter the shape, it's just for me. So I write the date again, and I put them here. This is okay. I have to take it out. I have a lot of carrots. The aim of parchment paper is that it absorbs the water, which the juice, let me call it that, which comes out of the vegetables. So at least you know that is the one which forms the ice when your food is freezing. So it absorbs that. That's why you have to put the parchment water. But if you don't have, you can comfortably put without. And then when you are loading them, you'll have to separate so that you don't put the ice in the paper, in the Ziploc or in the container where you are storing your carrots or your vegetables. Look at that. You can store even bell pepper like that. Any vegetables you want to keep, you can store them like that. Check that. That's another bag for another day. So my carrots are done. I have some in the freezer, which I've just put now. They will have to wait for like that minutes, and then I can put them. When it comes to fruits, I don't freeze my fruits. I just eat them very fast because it's a daily thing. So I don't freeze my fruits. I just eat them. So guys, that is how I freeze my vegetables. And I hope you are enjoying what we are doing together. I hope you've seen my mangoes are here. They just need to go into the Ziploc and direct it. I've already eaten one, 2 or 3. Today one is in the tummy. So I put that one there. I can put the these are not ripe, so they cannot go into the fridge. They will go into the pantry to wait for becoming ripe. Okay, another Ziploc here. I put a mango and the two, those ones, and then these ones, I just put them in the pantry down here. I don't know whether you can see here, down here in this pantry. That is where I'll put them there. You see, I have a lot of food over there. They'll wait to ripen. That is how I store my food. And now I am done with storing my carrots and my zucchini. They wait until I start cooking. That is when I will be picking one bag and cook it, one bag and cook it, one bag and cook it. Thank you so much for being with me. I just wanted to show you that because yesterday I showed you how to clean them, and therefore I was remaining with the part of peeling them. And by the way, peeling is optional. Some people don't even peel them. Even potatoes, peeling is optional. But of course, I choose to peel. So I peeled them, I diced them, and then I have stored them. So that is all what you do, and it's so easy if you have the fridge. It makes work easier. You don't have to peel when you're cooking. You can, when you're free, you just sit down, do that, and then when it comes to cooking, 5 minutes, you pick from the fridge and put in your food, and your food within 10 minutes, you are ready with your lunch, with your dinner, and you make the family happy. So please do this. Enjoy life. Cook for your family. Keep enjoying life. There's nothing as valuable as life, and there's nothing as valuable as loving yourself and feeling good about yourself and what you do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in what circumstance you are in. What matters is how you handle that circumstance, that season, how you enjoy it. So if it is the season for cooking, cook it. Cook. If it is the season for cooking, cook. If it's the season for not cooking, don't eat. But if you have a family, you have to cook for them even if you're fasting. So please, enjoy cooking. If you don't like it, just do it. You will come to learn. Let me tell you something. These things, we didn't like them. You didn't even know some of these styles, some of these recipes, how to make them. But as you grow up, you come cook, you go to a culture, you learn how they cook. You go to another culture, you meet with the friends, they teach you how to cook. You start creating that interest, you find yourself liking it. Cook the way you know how to cook. Nobody should tell you you don't know. You know, as long as you cook food and eat, believe you me, you know. You know, it doesn't have to be like the way I cook, but you can use you can create your own style of cooking something. And it comes out really good for your family, for you. Love that. Enjoy that. Value that. Because family, it's a gift. Your life is a gift too. Love yourself. Love your family as much as God has given you the chance. Be happy. I love you. Meet you in the next one. Bye-bye.